It's hard to explain, so much on the line.
Yeah, I mean, today I felt like we were the opposite of who we've been the last 5 games. You know, we really the last few days have, tried to impress upon our guys, how dangerous Oklahoma State is. And obviously they played well today. They deserve a lot of credit. We didn't do nearly a good enough job, obviously, making them miss, defending them with urgency. And that's really our formula. Anytime that we've been really good, is we lead with that end. And starting with the very beginning of the game today, we did not do that.
Shaka, do you think they were tight?
I think our guys got that way, after the start of the game, for sure. And, what happens is if you get down big early, there's still a ton of time to play basketball. And, we just kept imploring our guys to respond and go in the next round. But, you could see kind of on their faces early after they got up. It was like they couldn't believe it was happening. I told them yesterday, I said, hey, these guys are really good. I mean, I think in the last 9 games in league play, they've won more games than anyone other than Kansas and Baylor. So, I told our guys that, and obviously did a poor job getting the message through.
Did you sense anything leading up to this game that was kind of off relative to how these guys have interacted and practiced in the last 5 games prior?
A little bit of, we've won some games and some guys have played well, and we try to really help them understand. Yes, we want to build on that. There's a lot of things we need to continue to do better, and then here's the formula for what goes into winning. You're always worried as a coach that guys will start to think that they can win without doing everything the right way. And obviously today we learned that lesson a very, very hard way. Something we talked about extensively yesterday, but obviously, again, didn't get it through.
Royce and Brock had been, really big for you the last few games, and obviously both of those guys really struggle. I mean, why do you think they didn't have that same sort of energy, fire that they had shown during the winning streak?
Because they, really, really were playing with some avoidance and not to make a mistake. And, the only way that we really can be good with the group that we have and the guys that we have out is we have to flat out go after it. And we have to be willing to play through mistakes. We've got to lead with the defensive end. Those guys that you mentioned have to just be junkyard dogs. And that's what they've done such a nice job of late. We didn't have that today.
And just on Kamaka, I know obviously he came back in, but is there any concern with the shot that he took, just in terms of maybe concussion syndromes or anything like that?
Hopefully not. The trainer said he was okay to go once he brought him back out. I'll check with those guys when I get done here. But, obviously with us having a really short bench, we need him out there.
Do you sense physical and emotional fatigue from the winning streak?
Sense that in practice, really more so than anything. It's just not a ton we can do in practice physically as much as I'd like to, because Matt's still not practicing with his heel. But it's this time of year. I told the guys, hey, it's early March for everybody. Everybody's practiced a lot. We have a unique situation with our injuries, but when the game starts, you got to absolutely go after it, and you got to find a way to be your best. And our guys have done a nice job of doing that on this 5-game winning streak, and today we just didn't do it. So, if there is a level of fatigue or whatever that may be, it's only 4 days later than our last game, and we got to play through that.
So, regardless of what happened today, you probably were going to need to go to Kansas City and look good, get some wins for the NCAA committee. What do you think you guys need to do right now?
I don't know where everyone else stands, Brian. you know, there's 8 days until Selection Sunday, and you know, there's 2 categories of teams. There's teams that are still playing, and then there's teams that are done playing. And as long as we're in that first category, our mentality's got to be to help ourselves. You know, and the way you do that is by winning, by advancing. I don't even know who we play yet, but when we find out who we play, you know, it's about really preparing well to go up there and be the more aggressive team. That's, again, been a formula for us when we've done well. Today's a good example of what happens when we're not the more aggressive team.
2 last ones, please.
Given all the context surrounding this game, regular season finale, I mean, NCAA tournament, all those things, how frustrating is this for you?
Yeah, it's really, really disappointing. I mean, it's one of those games that, and again, Oklahoma State deserves a lot of credit. They came in here, they made shots, they were aggressive. You know, Mike had his team really ready to attack. But yeah, I mean, this is a game for a long, long time that I think anyone in our program will point to and say we really want that one back.
Last one.
Shaka, despite the loss, was it encouraging to see this type of crowd show out?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. You know, I wish we would have played better for them. This is, you know, what guys want to play in front of, and you know, I think, you know, what's so disappointing about this game is, you know, we allowed ourselves to get down early, so it's challenging for a crowd to even get in the game, and they tried. They really tried to support us, but you know, it's just a really, really disappointing game from the standpoint of the way it started, and then we never really were able to get back within striking distance.